So, question number 3: the best Super Bowl halftime show ever. And
Hey, these are some good picks, like for real.
there are.
These some no.
But
Yeah.
hey, let me start this off.
There's no bottom of the barrel. There's no
let me start
these are
this
all
off
good
by
picks.
saying I am truly surprised that nobody picked Michael Jackson's Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, actually, that was my fucking honorable mention though. Yeah,
was-
that was
I'm pretty
my
sure
honorable
That was
mention.
everyone
gonna be
wanted
mine
it.
if no one else.
I'm pretty sure everyone had it, but the fact that like
The only reason I didn't pick Michael's because it was so much older. It was in the same line as like Janet's. It was like
I watched that documentary we was talking about. He's like, Michael told me he's gonna get up there, and I don't start the music until he puts his glasses on, and Michael's just standing up there, just. Like his Super Bowl. I'm just surprised. Like with the group of characters we have, DeAndre likes Michael Jackson.
First question first is myself. I surprised a lot of people with this pick.
Real.
But
Actually, not really, because it's a good pick.
So I picked Katy Perry. Katy Perry's halftime show. First things first. The Lion. The fucking listen. When she went out in that fucking line, I mean, obviously you could see the people moving the feet at the bottom, but that line was
what?
Yeah. There's
It wasn't moving by itself?
No.
What the fuck?
No.
Why would you tell me that?
We ain't got real life Transformers yet, bro.
No. What
you just ruined Santa Claus with CJ.
Man, why'd you do that to me? Why'd you say that? See, there's other people who probably believed in the dream too.
If you watch the video, you can see the guys in the bottom. Like you can see them. They're all in black and they're moving the legs. First, it's the line. The line. Listen. I am not a Katy Perry fan. I didn't know any Katy Perry songs before that happened. So I swear to God, I did not know. However, what caught my attention was that fucking line. That lion caught my attention. Listen, that was some of the coolest shit I've seen in. Outside of the titty snatch in a halftime show. All right. So the lion was dope. The chess pieces were great. The chess pieces was dope. The beach scene was dope. She brought out Missy Elliott.
Yeah, right.
She brought out Missy Elliott. That Missy Elliott part was amazing. Again, I didn't know when I first watched the show. I didn't know any Katy Perry song. When she brought out Missy, oh my goodness! I was killing it. Like I love it. Yo, I love it, yo. And then last but not least, what made this show, what topped the show off, is just that this lady got on top of a star, or like got on top of a star, and then floated away. And then she floated it away. She went all
while singing her firework. Yeah.
While singing the song, she went all out. I'm not talking about her songs. I'm just talking about the show. She went all out for that show. That show was amazing.
Let me go first.
Evan, go ahead.
The only gripe I like Katy Perry. She's a beautiful lady. Congratulations on having her first kid. You said what stole the show was the bitch flying away on a star.
Oh no. I said what topped off the show was the bitch flying on a star.
Oh, I heard.
That was the ending, yeah.
I heard. I was gonna say what stole the show was that goddamn left shark. That's still the only thing I like. You brought up the roar, the lion and shit, and I was like, oh, I forgot that was even in it because all I was focused on was that damn fucking left shark. That's all I can fucking remember from that Super Bowl halftime show. You said Missy Elliott.
He was outclassing everybody.
I didn't even realize Missy Elliott was in it because I was just like, what the fuck is going on with that goddamn shark? And it was literally the halftime show could have been the best halftime show in the world. The only thing talked about for weeks after was that fucking shark.
Here. I guess it was here because in the East Coast, everybody talked about that damn lion. Everybody was talking about that lion.
Shit, no, where I was at, everybody was talking about the lion.
Yeah. Everybody was talking about that lion.
I think it's just in your cul-de-sac.
White people. That's my only gripe with that halftime performance. Like I said, Katy Perry, beautiful woman. Congratulations on your first baby. CJ and I think you're both aesthetically pleasing.
All right.
With that being said, I rest my case.
All right. CJ's on you.
All right. Yeah, unlike you, Dre, I love Katy Perry, and I'm a huge fan. Like, yeah, I know most of her songs. Yeah, and with enough money, I'll sing them, or
With enough
alcohol.
money.
Yeah, hey, or both. You can play with both alcohol and money. I'll sing them. The only thing I had about it, actually, I disagree with you about the whole Missy Elliott thing. That actually kind of threw me off, because the fact, like, they have no songs together. They don't even run in the same circles. Not even the same type of music. Like, what the? Yeah, that made absolutely no sense for her to be there to me. It was just, to me, it was just, all right, Katy Perry got winded and she needs something to fucking take a break in the middle. That's what it was. Then she came back. Later. What?
She did it for the black fans.
That being said, it was a great show. Great, amazing. It was what, if I wanted to pay to see a Katy Perry concert, this is what I'd be expecting. Yeah, great performance. And I say again, I absolutely love Katy Perry. But with that being said, if she would have fell off that damn floating platform at the end, I would have laughed my ass off. I would, I would have like, oh my girl, oh no, oh! Yeah, I know. I would have laughed. All right.
Fucked up, man.
Dude, I'll go for who you is, man. You fall a platform, I'm laughing. Yeah.
All right.
You got my ring on. I'm still laughing at you.
I feel like all of our picks were like top Super Bowl halftime performances. So I feel like this is pretty much going to be us nitpicking a little bit. Because overall, like, even if you like the fact that you made it to the Super Bowl says that your performance is going to be to a certain level. So let's be honest, nobody's like giving us $2 crap. Katy Perry's Super Bowl halftime show was cool. It had a lot of cool features to it. My only issue is her singing isn't on the list. I'm not saying Katy can't sing, because I know a couple of her songs. She is who she is, and she's gotten to where she's gotten to for a reason. She's talented. But if the top 3 things about your show and your singing don't make the list, I have a problem with that. EJ's right. Missy Elliott, not related to Katy at all. Is Missy dope? Yes. Should she have her own halftime show? Yes.
Oh my gosh, I would kill. I would kill.
But like them together, I was kind of just like, I don't know how you guys even know each other, to be honest. Like, I was like, okay, you guys met each other backstage at another.
Yeah. Who met who at whose party?
And then I'm not surprised that DeAndre picked this, because DeAndre always, if you guys are familiar with recent episodes as far as for our WWE choices, DeAndre really likes things where people float through the air. That thing is, I like, for me, a really, really, really good performance is a balance between, the performer and everything else that's going on. I felt like hers was a little off balance. And when I say a little, I mean more than a little. It became more of theatrics than just a performance. Theatrics kind of took over the whole thing. And so Katy's not top 3 for me. I don't even know if she's top 5, but she's still, I know she's top 10. Don't get me wrong. Again, she's good. She's just not great.
All right. Next, Evan, it's on you.
So my pick, arguably one of the better picks in my opinion. It was earlier in this person's career than a lot of things, but my pick was Bruno Mars. So for people who don't know, Bruno Mars was the halftime show for Super Bowl, I think it's 48. He also had the Red Hot Chili Peppers with him. I didn't really care about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I just cared about Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is one of the, if we had to pick top 10 smoothest humans, Bruno Mars is like 2, okay? Bruno Mars just has a swag about him. And his performance was great. His set list was awesome. You had it started out with Billionaire. Then he had a fat drum solo because Bruno Mars is ridiculously talented. Locked Out of Heaven, Treasure, Runaway Baby. Then the Chili Peppers came with whatever. And then he did Just the Way You Are. Those were all chart-topping hits for him. So he came out. He really brought the fire. Shout out to my honorable mentions, The Who, and then the Super Bowl 50 halftime show with like Beyonce. Like not the original you know what I'm saying. But her other performance, that
that had Bruno as well.
It had Bruno as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, when they had like the little standoff and shit with each other, that was dope. But anyways, back to Bruno. So I really like this performance. Bruno Mars is one of my top entertainers out there. I like Bruno Mars. I think he's fantastic. So Bruno Mars, to me, you're the best halftime show I've ever seen. I really wish it was later Bruno Mars, essentially, because his songs nowadays would hit just as hard, if not harder, than the songs he did during that performance. So
I'm gonna go first. And honestly, I mean, Evan let people pick their picks before everybody else now. And if I didn't pick Katie, I was gonna pick Bruno. God honest truth. That show showed how talented Bruno is. All right, and the visual effects wasn't bad either. From the kids singing "Billionaire" to him on the drum. That drum solo was amazing.
It's insane.
The drum solo was amazing. The dancing, and then the ending, it was amazing. However, he said it, and I'm going to say it again. That Red Hot Chili Pepper shit, man, God, that's the only fucking thing that I didn't like, and not because not because I didn't like their music, it's because literally they look like old ass grandpa trying to bring in the youth.
Especially Flea. Flea looks so bad.
It was just so.
Yeah.
It was just so bad. The one thing that I hated about this show was the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and it's because they looked. Oh my goodness! Put a shirt on. Listen, I am not. I don't have the same body I had from 15.
Hey, if Ric Flair can do it, they can do it.
Ric Flair looked like a bag of potatoes.
And real shit. If they jump maybe twice, they knee would have popped out. Like two more times, two more jumps, the knee would have popped out. Like that's how it looked. Okay. All right, CJ's on you.
All right, we're all right. Bruno Mars. All right. Damn. All right. Honestly, I started to play this. You know, it started coming. All right, it faded out of black. Started to come on. First thing that popped in my head: child exploitation. I don't know why. It was just, hey, I was watching this while I was at work. I've been working for 12 hours already. You know, yeah. So my mind was not like in the right headspace. So that was the first thing I thought when I first started. It was okay. It was bad, but it's the first thing that popped in my head. So I wrote it down. All right, but like the whole thing was great. I love the performance. The pelvic thrusts at the beginning were very unnecessary. Yeah, it's just especially when they had to come right to the edge of the stage, like towards people's faces. It was a great performance. My only real gripe with it is that his hair was just disturbing. Like he's fucking doing all his moving and shaking and everything, and his hair did not move not one iota, no strand out of place the entire time. Now, does he have like a lot of gel in it?
Oh, he's got so much product in there.
Or is it just a starchy wig that they glued on? Like one way or the other, that shit did not move worth a damn.
You know damn well that shit was fried down late to the side. All right, Cam is on you.
I love Bruno, and this halftime show is when I was like, everybody better put some respect on this man's name. Like, I feel like the halftime show that he did was when it was like, it's official, give him his roses, can't nobody say shit. This man just proved himself as a performer in every way possible. Like, and he had that balance that I was talking about as far as for in his show, where it wasn't too much theatrics, but and then Bruno is a well-rounded performer. He dances, he sings, he's got swag. He involved like children, which was cute. Bruno is top 5 for me.
With that being said, Cam, your pick.
Okay, my pick for best Super Bowl halftime show is one of the few people on the list, if any, that has actually been in multiple. My choice is Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce is, I know some people hate her. They're like, oh, she's overrated. But Beyonce knows how to put on a damn show. Okay? If you think her vocals are overrated, that's your life. But you will never leave a performance, let alone one as big as a Super Bowl, feeling like you didn't get your money's worth. Okay? Beyonce gives you a little bit of everything with a whole lot of swag on it. It's going to be dope from beginning to end. And specifically for hers, I had a proud moment during hers, which is why I picked that one. She put on 5 people. So Beyonce had to give her the rose in this one. So
all right, Evans, on you.
The only gripe I have with the Super Bowl performance is it fucked the 49ers out of a Super Bowl.
Damn sure it did.
It has nothing to do.
No, it does.
Yes,
Beyonce blew the roof off that bitch and killed the power. Somebody forgot to plug in a surge protector for all her goddamn lights, and fucking Beyonce blew the power.
The Super Bowl. This is something that is pre-rehearsed. This ain't no quick, oh, let me do the halftime show because I'm in the building type shit. Don't blame Beyonce because they didn't pay their life.
I blame Beyonce.
Okay?
Beyonce.
This is the Super Bowl.
Nope. Beyonce played Single Ladies, turned that shit to 12, and blew the goddamn power. Halo, Beyonce tore the roof off that bitch and killed the power. The only way we got to see her last song for Halo is because she's an angel and had a halo that lit up the entire arena. Okay? So, with that being said, Beyonce, fantastic. One of the better performances of the past ever. Truth be told, didn't like when Kelly and Michelle came on. Because Destiny's Child was a dope group back when they were all into it. Kelly and Michelle just looked like they were like, I just need a paycheck. They didn't look like they truly wanted to be there.
Wow.
They really didn't.
You watched a different performance than I was.
It's like if Justin Timberlake were to bring back NSYNC, knowing that Justin Timberlake was bigger than NSYNC ever was.
He should have, because that shit was boring.
Hey. But anyways,
I would have liked it better.
For everyone who wants to understand, DeAndre hates Justin Timberlake ever since the Janet Jackson titty pop.
No. Wait, hold on. I don't hate Justin Timberlake. I hate how he was a bitch and then didn't take responsibility for it. But I don't hate him at all. I do hate his halftime shows. I do hate his 2 halftime shows though.
He's the one doing the reaching and shit. Mm-hmm. You know, but he blamed her for everything, and that was fucked up. He didn't take his part of the responsibility.
Like when,
in other words, he's a punk ass bitch.
Yeah, he's a mark ass bitch.
When Beyonce did Single Ladies and had Kelly and Michelle with her, I'm like, this is just not right. So it's just, for me, the only thing that was off-putting about it was when Destiny's Child showed back up, because even though, groups make up all the time and get back together, Backstreet Boys have done it 17 million times. It just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see a star leave a group and go on to do way more than what the group ever did, whenever they bring back like the rest of the group, it just feels like, to me, it felt like a pity thing, but I'm sure it wasn't anything like that. With that being said, this was still a fantastic halftime performance. She did screw the 49ers out of the Super Bowl title, but hey.
So
I was dating a 49er fan at the time of the Super Bowl, and he still couldn't tell me shit.
So I'm gonna go, and I was almost with Evan. Almost with Evan, because I blame her for that fucking never loss. You damn right, I blame her for the fucking for that. Oh my goodness, she shut down the Super Bowl for almost an hour. That shit.
She shut it down. I'm sorry. She said, "Hey, PPL, can you just go ahead and cut this off for me real quick?"
No. 49ers are a bunch of fucking whiners, bitches, and fucking complainers, and they had fucking extra time to rest. Yeah, and they lost.
They came back.
Fuck y'all. In the middle of the biggest game of your life, you get an extra hour.
So
yes, to rest and stretch and chill. And shit, and you still lost.
Rehydrate. You have hydrated. Tripping, man.
Yeah, that's like blaming your loss on the mascot. Yeah, he didn't dance enough. Yeah.
So let me
he danced too much. I got distracted.
Let me rephrase this.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't blame. So let me phrase that. I don't blame her for the 49ers. Because actually, 49ers was getting their ass whooped at the time. They was getting blown the fuck out at that time.
Yeah.
And then they came back, and then fucking Colin didn't know how to throw Randy Moss, and then the there. So, but however, that show did break down. It put a pause on the Super Bowl.
It prolonged the inevitable. That's all it did.
It put a pause on Super Bowl. Listen. I like Beyonce. I do somewhat. I like Beyonce somewhat. However, I was there to watch Super Bowl. I listen, and then man, me get home that fucking late. Listen, I want to watch. I want to watch football. I didn't want that's me. However, the one thing I hated about what Evan said is that I love when Destiny Child came back. I love how they came back. They hopped up from the floor. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was them at first. And also, yeah, they was in the club like, oh yeah, it's my girls. Like, yeah.
So a couple things I like about this. I like the show. The twerking. Yeah, I'm a big fan of twerking. Big fan of twerking. However, what I dislike about the show is that people body like. Not really body shame, but move shame Beyonce. Like they said, it was too revealing, or it was too like, kind of like the Shakira and Jennifer Lopez past on show. People got mad because they said it was too revealing, and they were dancing seductive, all that kind of good shit.
Bullshit. Who cares?
It was just them dancing. It was. I mean, listen, it was just them dancing.
Conservative
it's
assholes.
always the people who can dance, have no rhythm, they're shaped like a couch and want to talk shit.
Oh, like Evan, like Evan, the kid that play.
Oh, see, no, Evan. Damn, I actually missed that shot until right after.
Yeah, that was shots fired. Like,
anyway,
no, wait, that was point blank at his forehead. Like, all right. Wow.
But so the one thing I did like, the one thing I love that Cam said and that she did was she did put on for the people. One of the first shows that put on for the people. It was that show. The show was good. Like I said, the only thing I like about it was that it paused the Super Bowl for a little bit longer, and I didn't like the aftermath of the show. Besides that, the show was pretty good. I'm not a whole Beyonce fan. I'm on record saying that, but the show was pretty good. So many lights.
So many lights.
All right, CJ's on you.
All right. Shit. All right. Yeah, people definitely gonna hate me for this. Now, you're wrong. Now, Beyonce was beautiful as always. Her voice was on point as usual. Her personal dancing, though, to me was lacking. For me, honestly, like you said before, Cam, she knows how to put on a fucking show. So I was expecting more. It just her personal dancing felt for me. Now the background dancers working their asses off, and she did a lot of walking around the stage.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you. You didn't like the say again. I'm a Beyonce fan, but I love this part. You like the when she was on that mirror shit and she like 6 Beyonces in the background and they was killing that shit.
Yeah, no. That part was tight. No, you can't like just pull out one aspect of it and say, yeah, this part was tight as shit. I'm talking about the fucking whole thing. I'm like, in the whole thing, yes, there were great parts. There were great moments. But like, but like I'm saying, her actual dancing stuff was like, it was like she's on vacation and taking a break. Like, yeah, because all the background dancers did most of the work while she just kind of walked around the fucking stage. And then like she joined in for like a second or two for like a little bit of this, and then she jumped back out while they started dancing, doing all the work. Walk around, and then she fucking did that one part. The one part you brought, she did that one part, and then Destiny's Child showed up. And honestly, to me, the best part of the whole performance when when fucking Michelle and fucking Kelly showed up. That was the most exciting part of the whole fucking thing for me. That was it. But yeah, I'm gonna be mad, but like, I've seen better performances from her. I expected more from her. That was my thing.
That is one thing about being great. If you're too great, people will expect that like every single time.
We expect top notch every time.
You cannot take a break.
She did get better from there, so this was years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Would that be?
Coach
Yeah. I'm not saying it was I'm not saying it was horrible. It was. I'm saying it was horrible. It was a good show. It was just to me. It just got better when Michelle and Kelly came on. Huh? But like, yeah, and that one, and Dre, that one part you're talking about, that's when they joined. That's when they joined the fucking stage.
CJ, go ahead. So you.
All right, my halftime show. All right. Yeah, like I was gonna use like my honorable mention was Michael Jackson for us, but you already brought that one up. So my the halftime performance I chose was Prince. That was I'm still can't this fucking word. That was iconic fucking performance. Yes. Was and I did. I listened to some interviews of people beforehand, and they were talking to like the producer of the fucking show. And he called Prince to the hotel and told him like, "Hey man, it's raining. What do you want to do?" He's like, "Yeah." And Prince responded, "Hey, can you make it rain more?" Yeah, and then jumped down on stage. And while he was performing, all the people backstage were fucking definitely afraid for his life because he had four live electric guitars on stage the entire time, as well as the entire round was slippery as shit. But he played the Super Bowl in the fucking rain, unlike nobody else, and his performance was awesome. It was great. It was amazing. I don't know what to say about it. Especially when the whole fucking stadium went purple, and he started fucking singing "Purple Rain" down on him. He threw his bed down that shit off. With that, started throwing jacket off. Started playing in the rain. I was alright. Yep. All right, my nipples are hard. I gotta calm down. During that very fucking moment, dude, during halfway through the song, he started getting the crowd into it too. That was great. And pouring down rain, singing "Purple Rain," got the crowd into it. Wasn't a dry eye in the house. Yeah.
Well, it was raining, so.
Exactly.
Evans, on you.
There's not much bad you can say about Prince's performance. Now, curious, during this performance, was he already sick?
Nothing I'm aware of. No.
Okay.
No,
because it's weird to think that this was like one of his last big performances before he passed away. At least that I can remember. So it's hard to fuck with the Prince performance. It was fantastic. The Purple Rain at the end was great. And like Prince said, make it rain more. He didn't give a shit what was going on. He's like, I'm fucking gonna kill this shit. And
both he and all the performers were in fucking heels. Well,
Prince is always in heels.
Yeah, no, on wet linoleum.
Right. Yeah. So it was a solid performance. I can't really say too much bad about it. So
I'm gonna go. One, Evan, Prince died in 2016. And
I realized that was 9 years later.
Yeah. So, obviously, I just said that I'm giving out 3 of these awards today, and this is the third one. This is
so I got 2 of them.
So what I remember was the performance. It was pretty short, actually. It was pretty short, but the danger of his performance and him. Listen, all I gotta say is the fucking Purple Rain song, "In the Rain," while the stadium is purple. Oh, that shit is fucking beautiful. Oh, god damn it. that shit is amazing. I damn near cried. Like I got my phone out and shit. Got my phone out and shit, start doing this. That shit was amazing, man. Shout out to Prince, RP to Prince. This is the third. I can't fuck with it. I don't give these out a lot, but they give out 3 today because they're good answers. This was amazing performance. Cam, so you.
There's not much you could say about the Prince. Granted, you guys are giving him mad kudos for performing in the rain, and that's dope. But he wasn't alone out there. And so it kind of bothered me a little bit because it wasn't only his life on the line. Like, if you risk your own life, that's your business. But when others are put at risk for your performance, that I was kind of just like, And then I was like, well, did he ask them if they wanted to go? But then I was like, even if he did and they say yes, it's Prince. You can't really tell him no. Like, no one's going to say, no, Prince, I don't want this opportunity of a lifetime. And so it's kind of just like, but so that's just like my one little thing that's always in the back of my mind. Cause I'm really just like, if shit went left, like that would have been horrific. Like it didn't. So thank God it was great. But like, had it gone wrong, it would have went really wrong. Like it was not just one person.
I did give kudos to the backup dancers. I said they was in heels too.
Right.
I'm not talking about the heels. I'm talking about like the risk of electrocution. Like,
no, that would have been on him because he was the only one allowed to touch guitars.
And I'm sure they made adjustments for the fact that it was raining, out of just sheer common sense. What it would have been, we'll never know. What it was still absolutely amazing. The fact that he ended up singing Purple Rain in the rain, I almost think he somehow got God to do that shit because he's Prince.
Give me 9 years. I just want you to do this, but give me 9 years.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, after he passed, there was, like, one day, like, where the sky looked kind of purple, like, for not just, like, a couple seconds at sunset, like, a really long time. And I was just like, ain't this about a like, I'm just like, how do you pull that off? Like, anyway,
he's Prince. Like, he can do that.
I'm glad you used my word for this. Prince is obviously iconic. Him and MJ will always be untouchable, especially when it comes to performances. They are, to be honest, my top three is Beyonce, Prince, and MJ. And then, top 5 and top 10 and go from there. But those three are my top three. And so it's really hard to even rank which one is better out of my top three. So I'm kind of just like stuck there, but yeah, amazing choice.
With that being said, Kim, I need your ranking.
Katy Perry.
Oh, dirty.
Then Bruno Mars. You know what? Then I'm going to put Beyonce and then Prince, because Beyonce probably will never do another one, but she could if she wanted to. Prince is immortalized in that one. And so I'm going to give him that respect and give him number one.
All right, CJ, your ranking.
All right, I'm going to go with Prince number 1. 2, Katy Perry. Then Bruno Mars, Beyonce.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, people gonna be mad at me for this episode. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. I'm gonna be ducking that beehive for a minute.
I'm gonna go. 1 is gonna be Prince. Me. 2 is gonna be Bruno.
Don't believe me, just watch.
3, I'm gonna give Katy, and then 4, Beyonce.
I'm gonna put Katy 4, Beyonce 3, Bruno 2. I'll give Prince 1.
This is the ending of Mass Debaters. All right, my name is DeAndre Robinson. These are my friends. Say goodbye, friends.
Once again, my name is Evan Amataki, and like I said, just like Jada Pinkett Smith, my entanglement with August is all over.
Okay. All right, it's Cam signing off. So goodbye, farewell to you, my friends.
It's your boy CJ, aka the Big Spoon.